Hey guys, Aaron Farmer here with mysugarfreejourney.com. It's time for Weight Loss Wednesday. I wanted to check in as of yesterday afternoon. I am at 204.4 pounds. It's a little higher than where I want to be, but I'm not too concerned with it. I've been, working out, trying to gain muscle. So I think, for the most part, that's what that is. But I do have a story to tell you because last night something happened that hadn't happened in a long time, years. So I've talked a couple times about how I really have a weakness for chips and salsa. If I go to a Mexican restaurant, and they put chips and salsa on the table. Man, I just cannot help myself. I eat those chips. I eat that salsa. I eat it all. It's just kind of what it's just something that's very difficult for me to say no to. I just really like chips and salsa. Well, I do have another weakness, but I never talk about it because it never comes up until last night. And it was something. It was quite an experience. So my other weakness is they're these tiny little eclairs or bonbons. So they're like really light dough, really light, like a phyllo dough, filled with this cream filling, and then usually there's chocolate on top. Love those. Haven't had them in years, but I've had them. But that was one of those snacks that I just really enjoyed. Well, last night at work, there were some out where I could get some, and I could not pass that box without getting one. So I haven't had one of these in years, and I thought, well, I'll have one. I had one. I could not stop myself from getting a second. Could not stop myself from getting a third. Could not stop myself from getting a fourth. It was really amazing. I could have eaten all of them. I could have just shoved every one of them in my mouth, one after another, and not had any problem with it in the world. It was really difficult to walk away, and to stop eating them. But I had several of them, and it was really surprising. I spent the rest of the night kind of thinking about what was going on there. That those emotions, that what I was thinking and feeling, and going back to what those eclairs kind of I associate what I was associating those eclairs with. That it was a strong emotional tie to these eclairs that I just could not walk away from. It wasn't just the sugar. It wasn't just the fact that they were sweet, because I walk past sweet things all day long, and they don't really have anything to do with me. But it just, man, these things had a magnetic draw to me. I could not get away from them. And I was obsessed with them for the rest of the night. I knew they were in the back room. I knew that I could go back there and get more. And they were all I thought about. None of that has happened, in years. I thought I had worked through all of those issues and gotten over all that addiction. And all of it was just, it came rushing back. It was a little shocking, a little scary. Because I've also talked about, I do have a fear, now that I've lost all this weight, of putting it back on. I'm not going to put this weight back on. But that kind of fear is in the back of my head, because I know other people who've lost a large amount of weight and then they've slowly put it back on over the years. I'm not doing that. And I know that that's a danger. That's something I need to be aware of. So I kind of thought over these last couple, maybe month or two, and I realized that I'd kind of been slipping a little bit here and there. Nothing big, but where I totally, not had any Coke Zero in my life. I was drinking a little bit more Coke Zero. I was, every once in a while I'd have a spoonful of peanut butter, which is a little carby. So nothing huge, but little steps in the wrong direction here and there, and a couple different places. And I wanted to I wanted to create a way to make that not happen anymore. So I needed a way to make myself accountable. So what I decided to do is I've decided to use my Instagram account as a way to keep myself accountable. So what I'm going to do, if you want to follow me over there at Instagram, my Instagram account is My Sugar Free Journey, but Journey is spelled J-R-N-Y because you got to shorten it. So My Sugar Free Journey, J-R-N-Y. You can follow me over there, but I'm going to start taking pictures of what I'm about to eat and posting them on Instagram because I need to, I need a way to make myself stop and think about what I'm about to put into my body and hold myself accountable to, the masses, I guess, to you guys, before I actually eat something so that I can, I think what this will do is this will just give me a little pause. I can take a step back and really ask myself, is this something I want to eat? Because, I think when I hit the 200-pound mark, I just kind of got, happy with that. And I didn't keep pressing on to, because I'm at 200 pounds, I'm still overweight. I mean, I really need to keep that first and foremost in my head. That, an ideal weight for me would be a little closer to 160 or 170. And like I said, I don't know that I'll ever get that low, but, I can certainly get south of 190. I can certainly get south of 180. I can't get complacent. I can't go back to the 400-pound me or the 300-pound me. I don't even want to go back to the 210-pound me. That's, I want to get here or smaller. So, that's what I'm going to do. My sugar-free journey on Instagram. And I'm going to start taking pictures of what I eat over there as a way just to kind of hold me accountable, because that was what happened tonight. Can't happen. That can't happen. So this is Weight Loss Wednesday. I appreciate you guys watching. Did I actually say my weight? I'm at 204.4 pounds. As of yesterday, I was at 204.4. I'm scared to death that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be 10 pounds heavier, which I know that's probably not gonna happen, but still, I mean, that's, I don't want there to be, I don't want that to happen. So I'm not going to let it happen. All right, appreciate you guys watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do me a favor and maybe hit thumbs up, subscribe, come on over to the blog, say hi, leave a comment below. Love to hear from you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.